They just completely demolished this. By November, there was nothing here. But they just totally hammered this food plot. This is where I shot my heavy buck, right over there, getting a drink out of that little pond over there. If you want to call it a pond, more like a mud hole. He was standing right here, he's getting a drink out of this puddle of water. And I had to weave it between these two trees here. And I fully expect to shoot another deer out of this food plot next year. I don't know. It just lays in a great area. It's right in the middle of a big woods off a big CRP. Tons of daylight pictures. Couldn't believe how many daylight pictures I got in this food plot last year. You know, most of the time you see these videos, they're like, oh, hey, there's a shed over there. That's crazy. There's no sheds anywhere that I can see. I was hoping to see one, but nothing yet. Check out that scrape tree. The scrape tree is what makes it good too. See that scrape tree right in the center there? So, even now, there's not many leaves on it. So, I don't know. They say that there's those year-round scrapes. Maybe this is one of them. I don't keep a camera on it year-round, because I don't know. I feel like I got a pretty good idea who's here this time of year after they shed anyways. But yeah, this thing was absolutely getting torn up, all rut, pre-rut. It's just kind of in the middle of the plot, and when I was clearing the spot out with the bulldozer, it was just kind of like, you know, it just, the tree that spoke to me. It was just beautiful how it just leans over like that. Yeah, lots of daylight pictures on that scrape there of big bucks. When I was back here shed hunting a few weeks ago, when all the snow was gone, I had found a huge scrape that I had been missing that was just off the southwest corner of this plot here. So when I make this food plot a little bigger, I'm definitely going to incorporate that scrape into the plot and give them a second, you know, hopefully they hit this scrape and then go hit that scrape, is what I hope. But I found it when I was shed hunting, and I'm pretty sure that that buck that I shot had just got done making a scrape on there. I'm guessing. I have no idea. But I'm thinking that. So we're only like 10 or 15 yards off the food plot here. And where I was sitting and where he's making the scrape with leaves on the tree, I couldn't have seen him. And I didn't hear him either, I guess, because, I don't know, maybe I wasn't paying enough attention or what, but I'm pretty sure he was right behind me making a scrape right here, because this is a big scrape and he's just not going to walk by it and not hit it on that time of the year. So I want to come down this hill and, you know, incorporate this, or at least leave this on the edge of the food plot. As you can tell, I mean, look at what they're hitting here. The only reason this is here is because that dead elm, you know, fell over and just leaned this tree over just perfect for him. That's pretty cool. So next year we're gonna go this way. You can see all those small, there's a lot of small junk in there. And I'm just gonna take my bulldozer and just take a 30-yard path and just go north and northwest and just kind of, probably I want to go like twice as big maybe, but we'll see. Each year I'll probably make it a little bit bigger. So basically these two, I don't know, there's a big oak tree right there. And a big oak tree right up here. So we'll just bring it down here and bottleneck it there. And then that's all the junk I was talking about earlier. You know, I'm not some big forestry guy. I'm not gonna pretend to know every name of every junk tree out there in the world, but I know what a good tree is, and there ain't no good trees in there. So there's no walnuts, there's no oaks, no elms. I don't like taking elms down either because I like morel mushrooms. So yeah, just gonna cut the little crap out of there and kind of just extend what I had here and you know, press it press it down here, bottleneck it between these two big oak trees, and then open it back up. And hopefully have about this size plot on the other side of this bottleneck. And then we can fit our, you know, we're gonna have to have an insulated blind back here of some kind, because deer come back here from everywhere as it is. And I gotta stand here in this corner and there in that corner. So I'm gonna have to move my stands around and do something different when I make this bigger. But excited for the summer project.